Good morning. Good morning. And not open Thursday.
Well then,
Thursday, August 13th. I'm going to be reading.
we're gonna be reading Job
Job.
3.
And
What does it say?
3, 4, 5. 3, 4, and 5.
Bless you. 3, 4, and 5.
Yes.
We're gonna read all that right now. Oh wow, Catherine, you're gonna need to open your book. We have a lot to read. Are you ready? No?
Actually,
Open
she
it
can
up.
actually read this Bible on that one. She has the Old Testament.
You have the Old Testament. Do you have Job?
I think
See, that's the big one. Do you have Job?
Yeah, we have 2 Bibles.
You got Job?
We have 2 more Bibles. Well, like my size.
You want me to get you to Job?
Like my size.
You want me to get you to
Be
Job?
my size?
When she was your size?
Well, how almost my 2.
She is 2.
I need to be 1 more old.
All right.
To be wall.
Let's go to chapter 3.
Job laments his birth. After this, Job opened his mouth and cursed the day of his birth. Job said, "Let the day perish in which I was born, and the night in which it was said, a male child is conceived. As for that day, let it be darkness, let God above not regard it, and let not light shine upon it. Let darkness and the shadow of death claim it. Let a cloud settle on it, let the blackness of the day terrify it. As for that night, let darkness capture it, let it not rejoice among the days of the year. Let it not come into the number of the months. Yes, as for that night, let it be barren. Let no joyful cry come into it. Let them curse it who curse any day. Those who are prepared to rouse Leviathan, let its morning stars be dark. Let it look for light, but have none. Let it not see the rays of dawn, because it did not shut the doors of my mother's womb, nor hide trouble from my eyes. Why did I not die at birth? Why did I not expire when I came out of the womb? Why did her knees receive me, and why her breasts that I should nurse? For now I would be lying down and would be at peace. I would have slept, then there would be rest for me, with kings and counselors of the earth, who built ruins for themselves, or with princes who had gold, who filled their houses with silver. Or why was I not hidden like a stillborn child, like infants who never saw light? There the wicked will have stopped causing trouble, and there the exhausted will rest. Captives will relax together, they do not hear the voice of the oppressor. The small and great, they are there, and the servant is free from his master. Why is light given unto the miserable, and life unto the bitter in soul, who look for death, but it is not there, and they search for it than for hidden treasure, more for it than hidden treasures, who rejoice exceedingly, and they are glad when they find the grave. And why is light given to a man whose way is hidden, whom God has hedged in? For my sighing comes before I eat, and my groaning pours forth like the waters. For the thing which I greatly feared has happened to me, and that which I dreaded has come to me. I am not at peace, I have no quiet, I cannot rest, and turmoil has come. Chapter 4. Eliphaz speaks. Job has sinned. Then Eliphaz the Temanite answered, "If one attempts a word with you, will you be impatient? But who can keep from speaking? Surely you have instructed many, and you have strengthened the weak hands. Your words have raised up him who was falling, and you have fortified the feeble knees. But now it comes upon you, and you are weary. It reaches even to you, and you are terrified. Is not your reverence your confidence, and the integrity of your ways your hope? Remember now who, being innocent, ever perished, or were there the upright ever wiped out? Just like I have seen those who plow iniquity and sow trouble reap the same. By the breath of God they perish, and by the blast of his anger they are destroyed. The roaring of the lion and the voice of the fierce lion and the teeth of the young lions are broken. The old lion perishes for lack of prey. The cubs of the lioness are scattered. Not a word has brought to me secretly, and my ear received a whisper of it. Amid disquieting thoughts from night vision, when deep sleep falls on mortals, terror and trembling come to me, which make all my bones shake. A breath of wind was passed before my face, and the hair on my body was standing up. If it stood still, but I could not recognize its appearance. A form was in front of my eyes. There was stillness when I heard a voice calling. Can a mortal be more righteous than God? Can a man be more pure than his Maker? He does not trust in his servants, and he charges his angels with error. Even before those who dwell in the house of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, who are crushed before the moth, they are broken in pieces from morning to evening. They perish forever without anyone regarding it. Are not their tent ropes plucked up? So they die even without wisdom. Chapter 5. Eliphaz, Job is chastised by God. Call out now. Is anyone answering you? And to whom among the holy ones will you turn? For anger slays the foolish man, and jealousy kills the gullible. Yes, I saw the foolish taking root, and quickly I cursed the dwelling. May his children be far from safety, and may he be crushed in the gate without a deliverer, whose harvest the hungry eats up, and takes it even out of the thorns, and the thirsty capture his wealth. For affliction does not come out of the dust, nor does trouble sprout up out of the ground. But man is born to trouble, as the sparks fly upward. Indeed, I would appeal to God, and before God I would set forth any case. Who does the great and the inscrutable wonders without number? He gives rain on the surface of the earth, sends water on the outdoor places. He sets on high those who are lowly, and those who mourn are lifted to safety. He frustrates the schemes of the crafty so that their hands cannot perform their plans. He catches the wise in their own craftiness, and the scheme of the shrewd is swiftly stopped. In the daytime they encounter darkness, in the noontime they grope as in the night. But the needy, he saves them from the sword, from the mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the helpless has hope, and the injustice shuts her mouth. How happy is the man whose God corrects. Therefore do not despise the discipline of the Almighty, for he wounds, but he applies the bandage. He injures, but his hands also heal. In 6 crises he will deliver you, even in 7 disaster will not touch you. In famine he will redeem you from death, and in war from the power of the sword. You will be hidden from the lash of the tongue, and you will not fear violence when it comes. You will laugh at devastation and famine, and you will not fear wild animals. For you will have a covenant with the stone of the fields, and the wild animals will be at peace with you. You will know that your tent is peaceful, and that you will inspect your property and find nothing missing. You will know that your offspring will be many, and your descendants as the gates of the earth. Grass of the earth, and go to the grave in the full age, as stalks of grain are gathered up in season. Look, we have investigated all this, and it is so. Hear it and know for yourself.
And that is Job 3-5. Joshua, we're done. Bye. Have a great day.
Subscribe if you like this video. Please leave a like.